Here you go. Wine handed a glass of water to her husband, who had just returned home. Thank you, darling. He gave her a tired smile and gulped down the water in one go. He kept the empty glass down on the tea table with a soft clang, and reclined back more into the softness of the couch. His eyes fluttered closed, a sigh of exhaustion releasing from his lips time and again. Wine stared down at her worn-out husband. Though he looked like he would pass out any moment, he still managed to look ethereal. With her steps, she rounded the couch and stopped behind where he was sitting. Her hands reached over, pressing against his tense shoulder. He opened his eyes, their gaze locking for a brief moment. A slight smile twitched on his lips before he shut them again. "You look tired," she whispered after a moment, as if afraid to break the stillness. Her fingers worked with a practiced ease, compressing the tight muscles until the knots uncoiled. He hummed in ecstasy, her warm hands giving him the kind of comfort he had been craving all day long. She put a hand on the back of his head, guiding him until his head was bent forward. When her thumb put pressure near his atlas bone, he hissed. "It hurts here." He whimpered even more when Wine rubbed the area slightly harder. "Obviously it will hurt if you keep your head buried in your laptop in an uncomfortable position. I'm surprised you haven't developed a hump yet." She mocked with a roll of her eyes. He chuckled, finding it both amusing and alluring having to hear his wife giving him an earful. "But that always earns me a massage from you, so it's not that bad," he countered, his lips twitching in a smoke smile. Wine pulled her hands back, but Jungkook drew towards her as if asking for more. "I have had a really hectic work schedule this week, and the launch of the new winter collection only added fuel to the fire. I didn't even get the time to have lunch today," he explained, more like complaining, hoping it would earn him a little pampering session from her, a nice dinner, cuddles on bed, and a forehead kisses. He raised his head to gaze at her through his tired but longing eyes. It didn't take another moment for Wine to decode the intentions behind the look, a need for love, a want of affection, a desire to hold her close or to be held by her. She let out a sigh and bent down. His eyelashes fluttered when her warm breath pressed against his forehead before her lips met his skin in a fervent bite. Her touch lingered a moment longer, letting him drown himself in the love she poured through that kiss. When she pulled back, there was a smile on both of their lips. She kissed his cheeks and pressed one more back on his doorstep before standing upright. "Go and take a bath. I'll serve dinner till then." He let out an exhausted sigh, his expression morphing into one of petulance. It was evident he didn't want to move, nor did he want to let her go. His wife, however, had a strict rule of taking a bath after coming home and joining the family for dinner at the table. Reluctantly, he gathered his leftover energy and was about to get up when a voice, soft and full of excitement, called out for him. "Dad!" Jungkook's lips curved into a smile as if they had a mind of their own. He heard the sound of tiny footsteps resonating through the living room before he saw his 4-year-old son, Jaemin, running towards him. He was bubbling with childlike excitement, the kind that could melt hearts in an instant. Jungkook spread his arm as Jaemin launched himself into his embrace, jumped on his lap, nestling into his chest with a sigh. Ryan watched the interaction with a quiet smile, her heart warming at the sight of two of her most favorite persons, the world as a whole. "Did you bring what I asked for?" He purred near his father's ear, careful not to let his mother know the mischief he did behind her back. He stole a sleepy glance at his mother. Upon noticing the frown on her face, he instantly buried himself more into his father's embrace. Jungkook chuckled, half disbelief, half amused. Was all the affection, the run and the hug for his own benefit? No wonder he was his son. "1 second, buddy." He reached for his laptop bag. Jaemin waited patiently as his father reached through his black leather bag and pulled out the newly launched video game. His eyes visibly sparkled. "Is this what you wanted?" he asked a little bit. Jaemin nodded vigorously, his lips parting in a wide grin. With excitement dripping from him like a waterfall, he extended his little hands to grab the box, but before he could even manage to touch it, Ryan snatched it away. Jaemin's smile vanished instantly. The stern look on his mother's face made him look down. It was as if a candy was snatched away from him after he was given a taste. Jaemin, what did I tell you about video games? She cocked an eyebrow, her voice calm but awestruck. Jaemin's head ducked down even more, refusing to meet her eyes. His lips puckered into a side bow. He realized he shouldn't have gone behind her back, demanding a video game from his father, who was supposedly unaware and confused by the whole ordeal. And you, Jungkook, why did you bring it for him? I have forbidden him from buying any more games. He spends the entire day buried deep into the screen, she said with a helpless shake of her head. Jungkook craned his neck towards Jaemin, who was tucked into his arms. Is it true, Jaemin? Look at me. But the little guy only nuzzled more into his chest, afraid his father would scold him. Jungkook sighed and exchanged a glance with Ryan. Jaemin, you are my best friend, right? My best buddy. Look at me. Jaemin slowly lifted his head to meet his eyes. His fearful gaze made Jungkook's heart squeeze painfully. Never in his life did he want his kid to be afraid of him. He was anything but a father around whom his son had to walk on eggshells. Playing games is not bad, but the whole day, that's something we need to talk about. He gave a warm smile and when he pressed a kiss on top of his head, Jaemin visibly relaxed. You can surely play video games. No one will stop you but for a limited time. Go out and play in the park with your friends. Go cycling or skating. You love it, right? Upon receiving an affirmative nod from Jaemin, Jungkook smiled wider. Promise me, you won't lock yourself in the room. You will go out, make friends and play with them. It's much better. He stretched his palm in front of Jaemin. He nodded, a wide smile spreading on his lips as he tapped his tiny palm on Jungkook's huge one. Promise, Dad. That's my good boy right here. Jaemin threw his arms around his neck, hugging him tightly. Jungkook held him close, patting his back.
city rushing through me. Downpour, upstream, are you with me? Round the rainbow, curtain in the city rushing through me. Downpour, upstream, are you with me? Feel it. city rushing through me. Down low, upstream, are you with me? Feeling